This buys time, and buying time in a school shooting saves lives.
There are no other companies that do what we do, making you film and making you glass. We like to say we're as transparent about our testing and our product as we are looking through our glass. A lot of these companies are not the manufacturer, they don't make it. So when companies are hitting you up and claiming they make a product, more than likely they're buying something from China. They put 10 layers of their product on, they tell you it's bullet resistant. There is no window film that will make your glass bullet resistant. There is none that's ballistic. Bulletproof doesn't exist. I'm a huge advocate for you. I'm not here just to sell you my product. I hope you do, because I know we have the best product at the thickness, at the clarity, at the warranty, at the price. Nobody can touch what we do. But if you're doing it right, you're stepping it up to bullet resistant glass. You got to understand bullet resistant glass and understand that you're changing your framing, the weight of it. Our window film, all 3 pieces of glass are the same. These are all 1/4 inch tempered glass. This is what you have in your school. You might have some annealed glass, but every state has said you need safety glass now. Annealed glass can cut kids, hurt them. So all 3 pieces are going to break the same. You got blue as regular glass. Everything that you've got in your school, what we saw in Sandy Hook, what we saw in the Parkland doors. Now we come here and this is 3M, 8 mil. This is the highest used, 300 to 400 million is spent a year with schools. It's weather resistant. Then we're going to jump to Armoured 1. So tempered glass with 23 mil, 1 layer of film on the back here. We do have anti-graffiti on the front. I don't lie to you because it blows back terrible. But when you get to the glass, we don't need it on here because we bake an inner layer in between 2 pieces of glass. So this is an annealed glass cooked in between, and you can have it in the school because it's a safety security glass. You'll see that how much I hit it, it doesn't fall out in shards. It's massively strong. First one that we're gonna do is the blue glass. This is your 1/4 inch tempered that's in everywhere. So we're gonna go eyes and ears. I'll tell you when I'm going hot. Going hot. 1 round, 9 millimeter. So you can see 1/4 inch tempered glass, just like your car windows. You touch it, it falls out. This is where our glass is in almost all of America's schools. And then the response is to put a film protection in. So now we're gonna go eyes and ears to show you the 8 mil film and how it protects. Going hot. I'm gonna come in and show you. I don't even need an AR-15 butt. I don't need a baseball bat. 1 round, you get that hole, you're able to break it. So here you've dropped hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars saying, okay, I'm gonna stop him from getting in a classroom, when easily I just punch through and can reach in. And then we have schools say, well, it's still anti-burglary. Somebody comes up with a baseball bat, somebody comes up with a brick, I'm gonna hit where there's no bullet holes. Hundreds of thousands of dollars to say, okay, this is gonna stop somebody. Or when there's already a pre-hole, watch how easy this folds out. It falls out easy. We're gonna go, instead of 1 round on Armoured 1 film with the same exact glass, we're gonna do 10 rounds from an AR-15. What's stronger, a 9 millimeter handgun or an AR-15? AR-15 by far, right? We're going hot. With this, we shot 10 rounds. So the pattern that you see at the ASTM is it's actual specs that they have to do and shoot, but you've got 8 rounds in a circle and 2 in the middle. Here, I did 1 round from a 9 millimeter handgun and I punched the glass 1 time and got through, right? So now this is 10 rounds through the product line, and we typically have a lot more sandbags, so Bailey's gonna hold on here. I'm hitting it to a point, taped up, gloves, everything, and you'll see my hand's gonna be swollen by the end of this from punching it. You see I punched the holes. When you watch these people's demos, they stay away from the holes. They try to beat around it. So we go right at the hole. So now we're gonna transition. This is like going at it with taking the butt of the gun and coming in and hitting. Where are you going with it? You're not getting far. So now we're gonna come in with the bat. There's no protection here. This is just the anti-graffiti. But you can see we're not through. The film is unbelievably strong. So this is a failure. Look how rigid and thick this is. And now watch even where the hole is compared to 3M where I can hit anywhere. Starting all over again, not getting through. Again, if I peel the anti-graffiti away, you can see there's no penetration. Now we're gonna move into shooting the glass and seeing the difference between film. How many hits? Anyone count those? How many?
27.
Ugh. If you watch old videos of ours where we use guns, it destroys the gun where the gun's not operable from swinging it like a baseball bat. You end up breaking it apart. So transition again to the AR. I'm gonna do 3 magazines with this. Then I'm gonna transition to my handgun for hopefully at least 10 more rounds in there to do that. My first set 2 going into this glass, I'm gonna drop a lot of rounds because when it comes to bullet resistant glass, it's made to stop about 5 rounds 4 inches apart. I'm gonna show you how quick you can dump a full magazine 2 on the glass. Going hot. Again, we're gonna dump the rounds quick. Next mag, going hot. Everybody okay? Going hot. I'm gonna come give it a few more punches. Come on in, get closer too if you want. Now the glass is starting to get flexible, and I told you guys our goal as a company with the glass and with breaching guys in the background is how do we make it really hard and then how do we get it to a soft point. But coming in now and coming in for a punch. So 100 rounds coming through this. Coming in at this point, they've got their gun. Now they're gonna try to break the glass. They're gonna punch it, they're gonna kick it. They might use the gun. We're gonna transition again to a baseball bat. So we're gonna come in and try to get the weakest part of the whole thing, and we weaken the whole thing by shooting everything through here and coming in. Somebody keep count too. Whew. How many we got?
46.
After hitting it 40 something times, shooting it 100 times, just a couple hits in a new spot. And people ask too, my tactical guys in the room, where do you guys attack? Corners, right? Typically the weakest. This is with pressure sensitive tape, and it's a temporary frame, so his framing is gonna hold up way better when they anchor it in and the glazers are putting it in. But I'll show you too some hits to the corner. So 10 hits, I'm not getting anywhere even with a corner, and it's like starting all over again.
This is what we consider a failure. Other companies will consider a failure when you can step right through that glass, okay? For us is when you can get the gun in, but again, you see the results here.
Now the best part is we're gonna take this apart so you can see it. We make sure that you guys see that we pull it apart and show you that the product is exactly what we say it is. All right, come on up guys, I want you to see this.